The family of a man shot and killed by a Jacksonville sheriff's officer seeking justice now. Kevin Mahan shot and killed in April of 2022 while holding a hatchet in the woods on the family's property. Mahan's parents filed a lawsuit against the officer, Richard Samples, and the city of Jacksonville today. On your side, Zach Wilcox now joining us live from the Hyatt Regency, where the family announced this lawsuit. And Zach, Mahan's own parents spoke publicly for the first time about all this.
Yeah, Lou, we heard from Kathy and Lee Mahan for the first time just about 2 hours ago, the first time since this all happened 2 years ago. His mom pointed out that she needed the police there to help Mahan through a mental health crisis, and instead he wound up getting shot and killed. So let's back up a little bit, recap what we know about this shooting. We know the police were called out to that property off of Morse Avenue on the west side twice that morning. The first time they were called out because Mahan had been cutting power cables on the property with a hatchet. So then they were called out several hours later by a neighbor after Mahan's mom had told the neighbor that they were looking for him, he was back on the property, and that they were worried about his safety. So then we found out from the attorneys that when Samples got there, Officer Samples got there, he spent an hour with the family talking with them before actually going out to Kevin Mahan. Then within about 20 seconds, it all unfolded. We see it in the body camera video, him running out to address Mahan, telling him to put down the axe several times. Mahan eventually holds the axe up, and that's when the Officer Samples fired one bullet, killing Mahan. And so the attorneys are arguing, they're suing for excessive force here that was used by Officer Samples, feeling that nobody was in danger of their life, imminent danger of their lives.
We stood in stunned disbelief as we watched with crushing devastation the violent death of our beloved son, and the impact of this grievous harm has left our hearts of our families inconsolably shattered.
And we know the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office did an internal investigation and that they did clear Officer Samples, and we found out in December of 2022 that he was back on patrol. But I did reach out to them just here a couple of hours ago to ask if they had any comment on this lawsuit, and they said because of pending litigation, they can't comment at this point. In downtown, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.